She thought you'd always be there, a constant, unwavering presence in her life. She took for granted the stability you offered, the emotional support, and the quiet confidence that set you apart. But now you're gone, and in the silence, she's left to confront a truth she never anticipated. Losing you isn't just a loss, it's a void. But this isn't about her. This is about you. The Stoics taught us that our worth is never defined by the perceptions of others, but by our alignment with virtue and purpose. To walk away from a relationship that no longer serves your growth isn't an act of selfishness. It's an affirmation of self-respect. It's a declaration that you will not compromise your integrity or diminish your value for the fleeting approval of another. Today, we explore why she'll regret losing you and how this understanding can serve as a catalyst for your growth. Through the lens of Stoic wisdom, we'll uncover the profound power of walking away, the irreplaceability of a high-value man, and the enduring impact of living a life rooted in purpose. This is more than a lesson in relationships. It's a philosophy for reclaiming your power and thriving, regardless of who stays or who goes. Because true strength isn't about being needed, it's about being whole. Section 1. The power of self-respect. Walking away isn't weakness. It's strength in its purest form. It's a quiet but resolute declaration that you will not barter your dignity for fleeting affection. Most men hesitate to take this step, paralyzed by the fear of loss. They clutch tighter, chase harder, convinced that persistence will win her back. Yet, in doing so, they betray the very thing that makes them valuable: their self-respect. The Stoics teach us that the foundation of a virtuous life begins within. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Walking away isn't just an action. It's a testament to your understanding of your own worth. It's the moment you stop pleading for validation and start affirming to yourself, "I am enough with or without her." But what happens when you walk away? A ripple effect begins. She's left with an unexpected silence, a space once filled by your steady presence. That silence forces reflection. It's in this quiet that she starts to see what she's lost. You've broken the cycle, disrupted the autopilot patterns of hurt and reaction. Where once she believed she held the upper hand, now she feels the sting of uncertainty. This isn't about punishment. It's about liberation. Walking away frees you from pouring your time and energy into someone who doesn't reciprocate your value. It allows you to redirect that energy toward your growth, your purpose, your inner peace. This is the essence of Stoicism. Focusing on what you can control, your actions, your mindset, and relinquishing the rest. True self-respect is magnetic. It draws people in, not because you seek their attention, but because you radiate independence and strength. It's not the end of the story when you walk away. It's the beginning of hers, where regret will serve as a constant reminder of the man she underestimated. When you embody the power of self-respect, you elevate not just how others see you, but, most importantly, how you see yourself. And that, dear listener, is a power no one can take from you. Section 2. Why high-value men are irreplaceable. In a world where mediocrity is commonplace, the high-value man is a rare gem, prized not for his superficial qualities but for the depth of his character and purpose. He is the anchor in turbulent waters, the one who remains grounded when others falter. Losing such a man isn't just the loss of a partner, it's the loss of an irreplaceable force. Why? Because a high-value man doesn't need validation to know his worth. Unlike those who grasp for external approval, he carries an unshakable confidence rooted in self-awareness. He is the man who rises each day with purpose, who channels his energy into growth, and who walks through life with clarity and resolve. As Seneca observed, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. The high-value man wastes none of his time chasing those who fail to see his value. When a woman loses such a man, regret isn't immediate, it grows like a shadow. She meets others who pale in comparison, men whose insecurities, complacency, or lack of ambition expose the extraordinary qualities she once overlooked. The memory of his stability, his ability to inspire, and his emotional intelligence linger in ways she cannot shake. Consider the emotional stability he provides. In a world filled with chaos, this stability becomes a sanctuary. He is the man who listens without judgment, who offers solutions without ego, and who challenges his partner to become her best self. When he's gone, the void left behind isn't merely emotional, it's foundational. But the regret doesn't stop there. A high-value man leaves a legacy. It's not just the memories of the good times or the lessons learned. It's the transformation he inspires. He doesn't just walk beside a woman. He elevates her, showing her a version of herself she didn't know existed. That kind of connection isn't forgotten. It becomes a haunting reminder of what she lost. This isn't about inflating your ego or seeking revenge. As a Stoic, your focus remains on your own path, your own growth. Let the world marvel at the value you bring, but never let it define you. To be irreplaceable is not to seek acknowledgement. It is to embody virtues so rare that others cannot help but recognize them, even in your absence. So ask yourself, are you building a life so full of purpose and integrity that losing you would be a loss no one could endure lightly? If not, the time to begin is now. Section 3. The role of distance and detachment. Distance creates clarity. In your absence, your value grows as she confronts the void left behind. The stability, strength, and presence she once took for granted become vivid reminders of what she's lost. For the Stoic, distance isn't about manipulation, it's about prioritizing yourself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to love only what happens, what was destined. No greater harmony. Detachment restores balance, allowing you to reclaim your focus and independence. By stepping back, you shift the dynamic. Detachment shows strength and self-mastery, proving you don't need external validation to thrive. This independence, rare and compelling, makes her reconsider everything. Distance must be genuine, a commitment to your growth, not a strategy to provoke regret. Her realization is merely a byproduct of your decision to prioritize your worth. In this space, you embody the Stoic principle of flourishing in freedom, proving that your absence speaks louder than your presence ever could. Section 4. How to be truly irreplaceable. To be truly irreplaceable is not about chasing admiration but embodying qualities so rare that your absence lingers longer than your presence. A Stoic man doesn't seek to stand out through possessions or appearances. He becomes irreplaceable by living in unwavering alignment with his principles. At the heart of irreplaceability lies integrity. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." A man who lives by his word commands respect effortlessly. He doesn't bend to convenience or compromise his values for fleeting gains. When a woman loses a man of such consistency, she doesn't just miss him. She misses the anchor he provided in a world full of uncertainty. Emotional intelligence is the next pillar. Most men are ruled by their emotions, either suppressing them or letting them run wild. But the Stoic man navigates his emotions with calm clarity. He understands himself and can connect deeply with others without being consumed by volatility. This maturity creates bonds that are hard to replicate, leaving a void when he is no longer there. An irreplaceable man also brings value to others. He inspires growth, supports dreams, and challenges those around him to strive for better. This is not about doing everything for someone but about being a catalyst for their evolution. As Epictetus reminds us, don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. When you elevate those around you, your impact becomes unforgettable. Finally, to be irreplaceable is to leave a legacy. It's the memories you create, the lessons you impart, and the version of herself she became because of you. These echoes of your presence remain, even in your absence. As time passes, she will find that the qualities you embodied are not easily found in others. To be irreplaceable is not a gift bestowed. It is a life built through purpose, growth, and unwavering virtue. The key is not to strive to be remembered, but to live so authentically that being forgotten is impossible. In doing so, you become not just a man who is missed, but one who is revered. Section 5. Reclaiming your power. Power isn't about controlling others. It's about mastering yourself. When a relationship ends, shift your focus inward. As Epictetus said, freedom is won by disregarding things beyond our control. Let go of seeking validation. Your worth lies in your growth and purpose. Redirect your energy into self-improvement, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Surround yourself with people who challenge and uplift you, as your strength is shaped by the company you keep. Embrace abundance. The world is full of opportunities. By focusing on what lies ahead, you free yourself from the past. Reclaiming your power is not about seeking revenge or proving her wrong. It's about proving yourself right, about living a life so rich with purpose and fulfillment that her regret becomes irrelevant. True power is quiet, steady, and rooted in self-assurance. It's the kind of strength that doesn't need to be announced, because it speaks for itself. Regret is a potent force, but it's not yours to carry. The Stoic path teaches us that our value is not defined by others' recognition, but by the virtues we embody and the purpose we pursue. When you prioritize self-respect, cultivate irreplaceable qualities, and focus on growth, you create a life so full and fulfilling that regret has no place within you. Let her regret serve as a reflection of what you stood for, not as a validation of your worth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Your life, lived in alignment with your principles, is your legacy. It is your proof that thriving is the ultimate response to any loss. Now is the time to reclaim your power, not by looking back but by moving forward. Build a life of integrity, growth, and purpose. A life where your happiness is self-sustained, and your success speaks louder than any words. In doing so, you achieve the ultimate Stoic triumph: mastery over yourself and true freedom from the opinions of others. Remember, your strength lies not in being remembered, but in the undeniable impact you leave by simply living as the best version of yourself. If you found value in these timeless Stoic principles and are ready to elevate your mindset, don't forget to subscribe to the Ultimate Stoicism channel. By joining our community, you'll gain insights to master your emotions, strengthen your resolve, and live with purpose. Hit the like button to support our mission and ensure you never miss a chance to grow stronger in the face of life's challenges.